Good morning, Free. There's my buddy. I love me some Free. Good morning, Matt and Herbs. Herbie Von Werby Kaburp. I didn't bop that time I burped. Good morning, Jesus and Mark. Nippy. There's that pretty lady. Saska. Moho. The exception is exceptionally exceptional. Grady. Summer wheat versus winter wheat. RX. I saw you hurt yourself. What a goofball. I had a feeling it might have been with did you use a fish hook? Was that a fishing accident? You big old goof. Calico Kid. That's a fabric I like. That's a Billy D's up early. Good morning. Oh, there's Penny. She's packing them away. You know what? We told you, Penny. 27 days from now, you're a millionaire. New music this morning. Do we leave this on? Or do we go back to the regular T Crew music? Talk to me. Same music? Leave this on or switcheroo? Good morning, everybody. Bucky's not here. Bucky's not here, CCS. Bucky has beaver fever. I think I gave it to him. And if he likes it, Penny says leave it. Let's leave this on for today. Anthony Hunt likes it. That's almost good enough for me. This is kind of nice. Okay, Herbs, I sure will. Thank you. Deborah Pearl's opinion matters quite a bit. Here we go. Actually, it's really pretty. I'm liking it. So, just a quickie, as you can tell, until Christmas, we're probably going to make it until New Year's. Anything that you see, a total, run on over to the site, get yourself a total package, whatever you want. At the end, put in this discount code, and you'll get 10% off. And the nonprofit organization is going to handle that. If there's a loss in profit, the nonprofit will make that up to the site. So, Merry Christmas on the old discounter Rooney, and thank you. Okay, enough commercial. Well, no, I take that back. We're going to do one more commercial. Good morning, everybody. Is my hair okay this morning? Yeah, I'm all right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. We thought we were smart. We thought we were like, I might have to go comb it again. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I just took the Bucky outfit off. Maybe a hat. I'll just go with a hat for this morning. Okay. Trip, where's Bucky? You know, I chuckled for about 4 hours after yesterday morning, and laughter is absolutely the best medicine. I was a chuckling. Okay. I'm not happy with this side of the hair this morning. I don't know. I got to call the makeup lady in and maybe do a powder puff thing or something. How do they fix that? Huh? R&R, okay. No, I feel a lot better. A lot better. Things are doing good. And I have, again, Bucky didn't get a chance to tell you guys yesterday. But But what gratefulness I have for you guys as my friends and family. Just all the good wishes and good wishes. I've never been in a situation in my life before where over 100 people reached out to me. Over 100. And you know who you are. And it was so gratifying. You're just laying there not feeling good, and you hear beep, and you look over and goes, oh, somebody loves me. Oh, I love them too. And just, we've been at this for almost 3 years live. And the ripples keep coming, and the harvests are getting, my harvests, the harvest that and I'm not talking our shroom harvest right now, the harvest that I get for being here and having the privilege of having friends like you guys. And I'm not blowing smoke right now. I used to be able to smoke blower. Professional smoke blower. I try not to do that as much, even though it comes naturally. Kieran, I'm a natural smoke blower, but I'm not doing it right now. I appreciate you guys more than words. It's what keeps me. I can't miss my 9 o'clock unless I'm laying, close to death. I wasn't dying, but you know how bad it got? Pops hates doctors, hates them. I had a traumatic experience with doctors and hospitals when I was 22. You guys have heard of it before. It was the birth of Brock. I decided then that I don't like doctors and I don't like hospitals. And I didn't do a good job of reprogramming myself as the years went along. I didn't. I ended up, there were so many times I should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't. I have scars on my body that are just covered. I covered them with masking tape instead of going and getting a stitch. Because I'm not going in the hotel room fixing a bullet wound. I won't go to the hospital. The reason for not going to the hospital wasn't as much the doctor as you don't want to go to jail. Because they ask questions. Hey, this looks like a bullet wound. No, it wasn't. Are you guys having a hard time? Everybody's saying they're having a hard time with the lag. Are you guys okay with the feed? I'm getting a lot of comments here. What do I need? What do I have to do? Spider webs work too, CCS. I know that for a fact. The stream keeps lagging. Is it coming back now? Should I reset it? I mean, just go start over again this morning? Michael Brown, I know. I think we might have been in adjoining cells. RX was somewhere on the cell blocks with us. I think RX might have been on level 2 though. Okay. RX is usually on level 2. You look up and he's one of the ones throwing some of the toilet paper stuff down. Yeah. But it was because he was using it to wipe his hand. He was trying to keep the blood off his hands. RX, you know where you are. I've seen you. Okay. He was in solitary. Oh. We have had this conversation before, the friends of ours that have all been, all right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. A giveaway. Giveaway right now. Giveaway. You can only participate if you've spent at least one 24-hour stretch in the Hooskow. In the old Clinkaroo. If you've spent this is a reward opportunity for those times when we weren't so proud. Okay? And I can participate, by the way. So, if you have spent a minimum of a 24-hour stretch, that means you can't have just got arrested and got bailed out the same day. Even though that's 78, but it wasn't a 24-hour. I got bailed out that day. My other one was later. No, geez, I have a great story on that. Kieran wants to play on behalf of her brother. Yes, you can, Kieran. Just Kieran. She has special dispensation from Pops. She knows why. If you sent me something like this, you would get special dispensation and you could play for your brother too. Yes, Kieran sent Pops this. So, Kieran, you're in. Let's go. So cons only. Cons only. 24 hours or more. Cons only. All right. Pick a number between one. Wait, let me tell you. A number between 1 and 20. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Go. This I could still, but I qualify. 1 and 20. We got a 1 and 20. Look at how I made it a smaller amount, right? Mark Zamarin, get out of here. Okay, a 1 and a 20. And only cons qualify. Only cons can play. All right, 1 through 20. Okay, I'm still looking. I haven't seen it. Shane Smith. Shane. You said 13. And Bumperoonie, that's where it is. It was the 13. Shane, you convicted con you. We don't care if you got convicted. We just know you spent time. A good 24 stretcheroo. Shane, oh God, that's great. Shane, let's see what you won. Shane, pick a number between one. No, now Shane, pick 1, 2, or a 3. Pick 1, 2, or a 3. Okay? I can't believe all my con friends were playing right along with me. Okay? That wasn't that long a stretch. 24 hours. You could be innocent and you could still play. Okay, Shane, pick a 1, 2, or a 3. Shane's picking a 3. I'm going to look behind me in pile number 3. I'm going to pull something out of pile. Oh, there it is. Pile number 3. Whoa! Pile number 3 has an 8th of ghost in it. That's pile number 3. Okay? So, Shane, I'm putting your name on this so I don't forget. Boop, right here. And I need you to send me your address. The old Shane-aroo. Okay? I need you to send me this. Send me your address to get this. Put in the mail and sent to you. Send me your address at the Detroit Mush Lab. Oh, watch this. The DetroitMushLab.net. How do you like how the gummy sticks to it? I used a gummy, vitamin gummy, to hold this up. Watch this. That's my morning supplement. Okay. Got that one down. No, that's one of these. Hold on. That's an elderberry. That's an elderberry. They're so good that I'm going to overdose on them. Okay? Elderberry, they're this. We think once again, Nurse Jolie has been keeping me alive. Friday, there's a knock on the door. Delivery! It was a delivery from, what do they call it? CVS, or what do they call those? Prescription store. a prescription store. What do they call that? Pharmacy. They send me one from a pharmacy. I open it up, it's got this, it's got soup, it's got Propel, I mean, just looking in the box, you're getting healthy, and I haven't even eaten any of it yet. That was Friday. That was Thoughtful Jolie. So the rest of you that didn't send me anything from my local pharmacy, okay? And so these I'm allowed to eat. I'm supposed to eat 2 a day. 2 a day. And they're going to give me my vitamins C and D plus zinc. They're delicious. It's like one of the only gummy vitamins I've ever eaten that I like. Okay? So, how do you say thank you to that, Two Hawks? Huh? How do you say thank you? You say it by just continuing to be so privileged. Okay? I don't have... Last week, before I got sick, we were talking about Linnaean classification, kingdoms, etc. And I don't want to lose that thread of teaching. I think it's super important for us as young mycologists to even understand the source. Where do mushrooms fit in the animal plant kingdom or their own? How does it all work? Teach that stuff. But I'm in the Santa mood still this week a little bit. I think that, with Christmas coming and we're close to our Secret Santa cutoff date. So I wanted to cover that just a little bit. And besides which, guess what's happening right now? You guys are starting to send me boxes of stuffs. Christmassy stuff and more. I'll give you an example. This came from Key Rin. I want to open it so bad, Key Rin, but I also want it for Christmas. I'm not kidding you. This would look so pretty under my Christmas tree. So I'm very conflicted. I know she sent me books because that's what she does. Every year she sends me the best books ever. Matter of fact, the Four Agreement book that we read came from her, the original. But she's saying I have to open them. Okay? I might put her off one more day on these. Okay, because what happened, no, I'm not kidding you. This is so prettily wrapped, and I don't expect people to wrap presents and send them. That's just outrageous. And it will be hard to open it. You know what I mean? She says I have no patience, so open now. But there's 2 of them. When she says to open now, I have to listen to her. All right, but I will. Matter of fact, I will. So let me put it to you this way. Let's make today, we're going to still read out of our book, okay? The Four Agreements, because I need it. I need my daily supplement, reading supplement. All right, we've already had these supplements. We're going to pop a micro after this. Oh, Kieran, you're so cute. I'm so confused. Here's why. Because there's been a lot of stuff coming in. And I haven't been here, so I have so many things I want to do. This book, let me go back to it one more time, The Four Agreements. We just bought a pile full of them, stack of them. The Detroit Mush Lab put out a little bit of money, and we bought a stack of them. Okay, they're not very expensive. They cost $7 and something, seven something on Amazon Direct, if you go to Amazon. We also went and we bought a stack of them, and as of this morning, CCS says $7.77. And as of this morning, CCS has listed them on our site for us. So if you don't want to go to Amazon and you're shopping for other things at our site, etc., you also know there's a 10% discount right now. Okay, we're selling them for $10 a piece. It cost me $7.77, $7.75. So the extra $2.25, we're going to put towards our nonprofit organization. If you happen to buy the book there, if not, and you buy it at Amazon, that's great too. Amazon, if you buy it there, you can put in a separate delivery address than your own. So, boop, off you can go and send that to somebody as a beautiful gift, and you never even have to touch it, and it's in their hands in 2 days. At our end, again, we'll pay for shipping. Well, actually, if you order it, you're paying for shipping. I take that back. You're paying for the shipping. So, why am I pushing this book? Because we're going to study it together for the next month. And there's nothing wrong with reading along. There's nothing wrong with reading ahead. Cleany sent me a note yesterday or the day before. He goes, Pops, I just got through with the book. He goes, I read it in a day and a half. He's talking about what an amazing, it's an easy read. For those of you that haven't been reading for a while or only read in the bathroom. Okay? All right? Hey, there's a deal with that. Why is it only more men read in the bathroom than women? Is that true? Is that true? More men read in the bathroom than women? Is that a rando facto I heard somewhere? Oh, I know, nerdy. My book's getting all... Oh, that's a good one, Kimberly. Secret Santa could be bringing you a Pops book. That's a good one, too. Kyle, I think it's true. More men read in the bathroom. Here's the truth. Too much TMI. If I have to go number two, 99% of the time a book goes with me. A book will enjoy number two with me. What's that all about? Tad. What number one? Forget it. I don't have time. But if I'm going I know it. Oh, I got a two coming. Why do I always grab something? It's true. Who's a number two grabber? Two reader. Okay. Who? No one else, just me. See, this is one of those ones I shouldn't have mentioned. I shouldn't have confessed, because now I really do feel anxiety and separation. Okay, Exception does it too. Tad does it. Okay, as long as Tad does it, we're in the same ballpark. Cleany! Of course you do. We practice slingshots once in a while in there too. Okay, I'm a number one reader. No, you aren't, Matthew. That's creepy. That's creepy. Kirby's a number two scroller. No, that's one time I'm going to leave my phone out. Phone doesn't go in the bathroom with me. Just in case there's an accidental discharge. An accidental discharge on the button. No self-exposures. I hide the bathroom door. No, you don't. You're the teacher. No, you can't do that. Penny, we used to too. We had a magazine rack in our bathroom when we were kids. And I'll tell you one thing, this is a true story. My creepy uncle, we had a creepy uncle. Everybody has one creepy uncle, like Uncle Kevin or something. I'm not making fun of the name. Everyone has a creepy uncle. My creepy uncle kept his porn magazines in the rack right there next to the toilet. Now your nieces and nephews are coming over. Who doesn't at least remove them from the rack for the time being? Not Unc. Unc left them there. Okay? Now, here's the truth, Nippy. No, it was creepy. There they were, like there's his stuff. And I'm like, here's the truth. Once I turn about 14 years old, I was like, man, I can't wait to go to Uncle Johnny's house and go to the bathroom. I had a reason to go to the uncle. I'm not kidding. I'm like, but then I got worried. This is a true story, Kyle. True. I'd make sure I'd memorize, like, mental memorize the order that the magazines were in, because if you took one out, I was worried that he'd remember what order he had them in. You know what I'm saying? You have to put them back exactly like you got them. So you have to do this mental click, like photograph. Okay, that's good. I can pick up the Hustler now. Hustler? Wait till, no, at first we were just doing Playboy. Then all of a sudden, Unky's got a penthouse. They pull open the what is that stuff? Okay. Oh, yeah. Would you guys stop mentioning? Would you, Pops, you're so smart. No, I was worried. I had anxiety that Unc would realize. And I also put myself on a time limit. Like, I can't stay in here very long or they'll figure it out. Duh. Everyone that went to my uncle's house knew what was in the bathroom. And everybody knew it only takes about 4 minutes to do what you really. You're on minute 5. You're in the magazines. Everyone knew. But I'm thinking, I'm getting away with this one. Yeah. I'd like to talk to my other nieces and cousins and find out what they think. Oh, yeah. Okay, so no, don't bring the magazine rack. Bad idea. Okay, just bring the correct book in, all right? And then Woz was washing his hands the whole time. Woz is the guy that goes in the bathroom and turns the faucet on. First thing he does. It's like, what can't we hear going on in there, Woz? Okay? I'm a number 2 scanner. Oh, geez. You guys, who else has an uncle like that? Anybody else have an uncle that had a Playboy rack? And worse, I'm not even telling you the real magazines. Matthew Seliger. Matthew Seliger's out there, like, mentioning every one of them. Like, how do you know Matthew Seliger? Okay. Matthew's of an age. Okay? All right. We have to change the subject. All right? We're, like I said, this book right here, you guys you know where it is. It's online. It's on the site. It's everywhere you could possibly imagine. And over the course of the next few days, weeks, etc., grab it. Read it anywhere you want. I would suggest that you don't put it, not that it's a Bible or anything, but don't stack it on top of your other stuff, Matthew Seliger. Keep them separate. They're completely separate concepts, okay? And my great uncle had every issue but one. Oh, see, uncles always have that stuff. Uncles? Yeah, that's why my nieces and nephews call me the Unk Man. Okay. Yogi. I haven't seen Yogi here. Is Yogi here this morning? Is Yogi here? Mr. Yogi. Is Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. Is Yogi here? Listen, the reason that I'm going to spend the next half hour, no, I take it back, it's 9:30. I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes just giving stuff away. We have to play a bunch of games, get stuff out of here, because a bunch of stuff is flown in the door. And it was flown in for the purpose of flying back out to you guys. Okay? Anybody, give me 5 people that are interested in that. And then maybe a couple more likes. Give me 5 people that are interested in that. And then maybe, just maybe, if I could Santa a like or 2 out of you guys, some of you, huh? Did anybody see Yogi here? One of these boxes came from Yogi. I want to give it away when Yogi's here if we could. Okay? I love you guys. I'm not even kidding you. Don't feel compelled to send anything, but the things that people do send, gosh, I get the privilege of having the fun of giving it away. Deborah Pearl here. Is Deborah Pearl here? Say hello. I want to know that Deborah Pearl's here. She is a pearl of a gal. Then become quite a good, I don't know, I've been having more and more that I get to know her through the virtual stuff. And you should see her grow. She's an impressive, wonderful lady. And I truly, truly like Deborah Pearl from here. There she is. Thank you. Hey, Miss Pearl. So Pearl sent us, wait for it, a rather large box. Rather full. Before we even get started, I want about 5 people to give Deborah Pearl the old thumbs-a-rooney. You're not going to believe what's in here. We need to give it away. Okay? Paige, I get it. We need to give this away. Deborah Pearl. Have you guys noticed her IG page? Deborah, tell them what your IG tag is. Excuse me. On occasion, not occasion, she's pretty regular. Beautiful posts. She's, what happened there? She has some phenomenal posts, and she's a busy gal. Let me tell you, look at it. If you go look at her IG page, you're going to see busyness, mycology busyness. And what that tells me is that's somebody that's on a path, on a passionate path. Okay? And I love passion. Could you tell? What guy do you know that likes passion? Free wrote to me yesterday after we did our little gig with Bucky yesterday morning. Come on, man. We're talking about a dad and a son, 65 and almost 45, 43, grown goofballs, doing this goofy stuff at 9 o'clock in the morning in their living room, their dining room office, broadcasting for the world to see, just for the sheer joy of it. And Free writes to me, he goes, that was hilarious. And I write back to him. I go, who does that? And he writes back. He goes, my funny friends. Or my amazing friends. What did he say? You have to be... Anyways, let's do a giveaway. I'm sorry, let's look at the box that has giveaways. The box. She starts out in the box. Okay? Oh, let me read. There's a note. There's a note. Yes, there is. Wait a minute. There's a note. Okay? Cute. Tea with Pops is my happy place. Thank you, Deborah. Super cute card. I love that card. Hello, Pops, Brock, and Ruff. I hope everything arrived intact. It did. These are just a few gifts to you from me. Please enjoy. The tea is for Pops. Almost perfect timing. I was close to having to order some more. I'm good for another month. or more. Somebody's thoughtful. The smokables are for Brock. Smoke them if you got them. This is pretty crazy. I love that she's reusing some of our boxes. Smokables. 1, 2, 3. I haven't even shown Brock yet. So I'm going to give these to Brock. I mean, Deborah gave them to Brock. And the treats are for Ruff. Greenies. Super smart, because that's what we give him too, because he for 5 years old, he has the cleanest, nicest teeth of any dog I've ever had. He's lucky genetically somewhere. His teeth shine. He doesn't have that dog plaque buildup or anything. And that's, we do this. It's one of the things. He has beautiful teeth, and they're going to stay just as nice with these treats. Okay? So how incredibly thoughtful, Deborah. Please give the shrooms away. Oh, you thought that was all that was in the box? Please give the shrooms away for prizes on tea. Wait. She's worried that it's going to... she wants to give them away, but she's worried it's going to cost me shipping. This part I shouldn't even show you guys. I'm not sure if I should show you guys this part. Because it's not a competition. Nobody's supposed to compete. Nobody's supposed to, if she did that, I have to do... No. Oh, Jesus Christ, we'll have enough money to ship anything to Australia. With armed guard. With armed guard. We can do it. She wants to make sure that we're covered on shipping. We'll be able to cover the shipping. And this will truly go to shipping. For the Christmas season, for the next, I would say about 16 to 17 packages. The next 16 to 17 packages that leave out of here on their way to you guys have been funded and taken care of by Miss Pearl. I can't even speak to that. That's huge. I even closed some cash to cover shipping. Yeah, we noticed that. And I show it off because I think I want to show off her generosity. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. She's probably like, I wish I wouldn't do it. I think it's fair to show off someone's generosity. Give me 5 people who agree with me. There's next 17 packages, because it costs about $5.60 to send something. I just wanted to make a small contribution to you and the community that means so much to me. Much love, Deborah. This is for you guys. Iceberg. Iceberg. Ghost Revert. Oh, Cobalt, I've always loved the name Deborah and the way it's spelled. Like the biblical way. Beautiful name. I mean, come on. Santa, Miss Claus came by. Let's see what's in here. Hello? There's another bag here, filled with more of them. Great packaging, actually. Who agrees with me? Who here, isn't that amazing, Laura? Who here agrees with me that I have a lot of giving away to do? Should this week just be giveaway week? I mean, after all, we have 17 of the packages are already covered on the mailing. Shouldn't we just be giving stuff away all week? There's no time to teach this week. We want to get this stuff out to you guys so you have it for Christmas, right? So this should be a giveaway week. I don't want to give anybody two things before everybody gets at least one. How do we do that? Can't always be contests. What do you guys, how do I do this? Wait, we know that there's another whole bag just like that. That's a lot of stuff I have to give it away. Wait a minute. Wow, this is, woo. That's actually not a bad idea right there on what Chris was just saying. Maybe I assign everybody a number. Each person will give you a number. And then I'll pull the number, and if you get something, that's the person. Your number goes to the side. We pull another number for the next thing. That's probably a good idea. Okay? We're going to have to sit here tomorrow morning. First thing we're going to do is we're going to assign numbers. Okay? I'm going to have to sit here with a piece of paper, write down all your names, and give everybody a number. It might take us 15, 20 minutes. But be here tomorrow morning to get your number. And then for the rest of the week, we're going to just pull numbers and send stuff off to those people whose numbers we pulled. Okay? Free, you can't pre-claim a number. No. Well, maybe. For free, no, I don't want to do that because then it gets like, now 4 people want it and I have to make it. I don't want to be Solomon. Okay? So, that's what we're going to do. I'll try to write down as many people's names as I can remember now and then just start filling it. Anyways, that's what we're going to do. See, now everybody wants a personal number. No, I'll just assign your number. You'll take the number you get. So that's what we're going to do. You can't cut the number 7.5 evenly. Cobalt. You know, that Cobalt guy's pretty smart. I'm not done. You think that we're done there. This is just the stuff that our good friend Deborah the Pearl has sent in. Let's give one of these away right now. Go. Number between 1 and 50. One of these from Deborah Pearl. Let's get it out of here. Number between 1 and 50. Everybody, including people that have never been in jail, can play. Go. Numbers between 1 and 50, you're getting this bag. I'm sending you this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Kimberly Bolden said 5. Kimberly, it's a 5. First 5 on the board, it was Kimberly Bolden. Kim. You're going to be getting the Ghost Reaver. Kim, hold everything. Let me write this down. Kim, the Golden Bolden. Here we go. Hold it. That'll be 1. Here we go. That's Kim. Kim, sit to the side for now. Kim, you'll still get a number tomorrow. Don't worry. Tomorrow's a whole new thing. Okay? Don't worry. You'll get a number. Let's do another one. Go. Let's get another one of these bags out today. These are non-number giveaways. Non-number giveaways. Go. 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 Numbers between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. You guys can put up to 3 of them on the line at once. And then I'm going to see who has the number on their screen first. And then that's who's going to win this. You'll still get a number assigned to you tomorrow. Okay, so don't worry. Play today for free. Laura Divine. Laura, you're divine, and you just won. You said 22. You're the first 22 that I saw on my screen. Laura Divine, Pearl and Divine. Those are my 2 girls right there. Laura Divine, I'm sending you this. Laura, all I need from you is an address at the DetroitMushLab.net. And Laura Divine, see how I'm marking all this stuff so I don't forget this time? Kim would be so proud of me. This is how Kim does it. Okay? So everything's labeled to the girl or the gal or the guy that it's going to. Boop. I know you guys want me to keep giving it away, right? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, just like that. Wow. Bam. We have something else. When Yogi's here, we have, you guys don't think, we're going to have piles of stuff. When you win, you're going to get a pick. You're going to get a pick from pile number 1. Pile number 1's going to have seed caps and other goodies in it. Or pile 3, I don't know. One of the piles is going to have Deborah Pearl stuff in it. One of the piles is going to have stuff from Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. Yogi's doing the same thing. Look what Yogi's sending. His are monster bags. 9.5 grams. 9.5 grams of his Gorilla Wizard. Gorilla Wizard. Gorilla Wizard. Someone's going to win that this week. You know what else? He's got 13 grams. 13 grams. Yogi. Wait. He's saying Green Table Gardens. This is you, Yogi? We've got 13 grams. Wait, this is coming from Green Table, he's saying? I'm sorry, am I saying the wrong person? Okay, am I mentioning the wrong person? I could be, because I thought Yogi said he sent it. What about this one? 10.5 grams of Melmac. Thrasher Melmac. And I think there's even more in the box. Green Table, that's from, so Greenie, Green Table, help me out here. Is this coming from you? Is this box from you? It's from Hudsonville, Michigan. I was under the impression it was Yogi. Are you Yogi? I'm so confused right now. Okay, Greenie, this is from you. Okay, and I've been sitting here waiting for you. Greenie, we're giving your stuff away this week as big bomb prizes. Okay? Green Table Grow. What beautiful stuff. I'm excited. I'm not kidding you. I have all this stuff in my house that needs to go away. And you know what? Deborah Pearl made it easy. Okay? Deborah Pearl made it real easy for us to do that. So, let's just keep growing together. I'm going to move this stuff a little bit out of the way. Let's do our reading for today. Greenie, that's going to be awesome this week. I'll have to figure out what it was that... Oh, and Greenie sent some plates, too. We're going to have to get these plates out because they're fully grown. So I'll open these up, show you guys starting tomorrow. But you can see with all of this swag that we have, here, that clearly we have to get it out of here. Am I right? Give me 5 people that say you're right, Pops. You got to get this stuff out of there. You just have to. You got to pull my number, Pops. Okay? Right? Right? I got to pull your guys' numbers. So tomorrow morning we'll sign up. It's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes. But for the next 2 or 3 days, we're just going to do number giveaways. Numbered giveaways. You don't even have to guess anything. You just have to sit there patiently and wait for your little lottery ticket to be pulled out of the pop hat. Okay? Okay. Daniel Cunningham. It's pull your number. I mean, it's pull your thumb, not your number. I thought you were supposed to pull my thumb. Daniel, I wouldn't dare pull your thumb. Let's read just a little bit together. And then we'll put ourselves in a new mental space for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Can we do that, you guys? This is what I've been looking forward to since last week. I miss our book. And it's not the book. It's reminding my brain that I was domesticated and that I didn't need to, that I'm capable of changing so many of those patterns. And that the patterns that I want to develop now just have 4 statements. That's all they have. 4 beautiful, simple, easy statements. So easy to follow, and my life fits right into each one of them. You even start knowing when you're not being what you say. Okay, the word impeccable. I do truly spend my waking moments questioning if what I'm doing now or plan on doing next is going to be impeccable. And sometimes I slip and I don't do it impeccably. But even yesterday morning, this is a true story. Even yesterday morning, when I knew I was going to be playing Bucky, there was a 3 or 5% inside of me is going, this, you're not being impeccable. I know it's silly, but that's how trained my brain's getting. Like, I don't even want to put on an act. Even though I like to act or whatever. I don't even want to. Because it starts to just niggle away at whatever I'm trying, the foundation that I'm trying to build. You know what I mean? Will somebody tell ALR, thank you ALR, that was kind of you. Will somebody please tell them what my Instagram tag is? Write it down there. Yeah. So I'm not saying it wasn't fun, it was pure joy. I giggled and chuckled for the next 4 hours. So it's not that I felt bad. I'm just telling you, as I develop these skills that I'm programming into myself, you start even seeing, you're clearly being, this is completely impeccable. Thank you, guys. That is the answer. Detroit Mush Lab. It's all one. No, Cobalt has it correct because you have to put the in there. Thank you, Trip. I think you and Sid are a pretty good team too. Children are domesticated the same way we domesticate a dog or a cat. We're on page 6 in our book, The 4 Agreements. I'm going to cover some ground here. In order to teach a dog, we punish the dog and we give it rewards. We train our children, whom we love so much, the same way that we train domesticated animals, with a system of punishment and reward. We are told you're a good boy or you're a good girl when we do what mom or dad wants us to do. When we don't, we are a bad girl or a bad boy. When we went against the rules, we were punished. When we went along with the rules, we got a reward. We were punished many times a day, and we were rewarded many times in that same day. Soon we became afraid of being punished and also afraid, wait for it, of not receiving the reward. Can we go back to last week? What is the reward? We'll move forward. It'll tell us some more. But do you remember what the reward is? The one that we so desperately seek? The one that hooks us to our domestication? Who's been paying attention? Cobalt. Good job. Told you he was sharp. Attention. Validation. Attention. Approval. The reward is the attention that we get from our parents or from the other people, like siblings or teachers or friends. You always get attention when you're a good boy. Remember the Sizzler Soldier story I told a couple of weeks ago about all my brothers and sisters? I was the bad boy. I got sent to the car. I didn't get any attention. I had to go sit in a car out in a parking lot because I was bad. The ones that got the attention from my mom and dad and all the waiters and waitresses were the good Sizzler Soldier kids. We soon develop a need. This is when we're very young, 2, 3, 4. We develop a need to hook other people's attention in order to get the reward. The reward feels good, and we keep doing what others want us to do in order to get that reward. Some are more driven by that reward than others. There's some of us, almost it's like, what's it feel like not to have the reward? And we get that rebel streak and we turn into a bad guy. Or we have a little bad streak in us. We have a big brother, he's never not been rewarded. He's never not been done exactly what he's supposed to do. The program told him, he followed it perfectly. He followed it to the top of the food chain in the fire department and to millionaire success. His reward feels good. Just be a good boy. He hasn't experienced quite as many things as this old guy has. Some of my rewards, some of my attention come from all of that craziness. You'll hear. We'll carry on here. The reward feels good, and we keep doing what others want us to do in order to get the reward. With that fear of being punished and that fear of not getting the reward, what do? We start pretending to be something we're not. So we get the reward. We start pretending our way into a program that can become who you are for the rest of your life. Because we're seeking attention and approval. It is the human condition. And until we recognize that, we're not going to stop doing that. Now we're talking about it together. Now we're saying, yeah, that is true. That is what we do. Start from that point of view. Now what? What's next? Understand that we're domesticated by attention and approval, by whatever culture we were raised, whatever circle you were raised in. And I could be talking to Islamist, Buddhist, Methodist, Mormon, Seventh-day Adventist, agnostics, atheists, the whole religion having nothing to do with it. but they're just their circles. With the fear of being punished and the fear of not getting the reward, we start pretending to be what we're not, just to please others, just to be good enough for someone else. We try to please mom and dad. We try to please the teachers at school. We try to please the church. So we start acting. We pretend to be what we are not because we're afraid of being rejected. The fear of being rejected becomes the fear of not being good enough. Birthplaces for depression and anxiety. The beginning of that program. The fear of being rejected. The exact opposite of acceptance. Eventually we become something that we're not. That wasn't what our star dust was supposed to be. Our stardust got morphed and domesticated and changed and turned and niggled and all of this by approval and rejection. We became a copy of our mom's beliefs, of our dad's beliefs, society's beliefs, religion's beliefs, Western culture's beliefs, your neighborhood's beliefs, your little gang you hang out with's beliefs. That's what we did. Can't say we didn't. I'm not saying you're not there. I'm not saying you don't recognize it. I'm saying please recognize it. That was the beginning of your domestication. All our normal tendencies are lost in the process of domestication. And when we're old enough for our mind to understand, we learn the word no. The adults say, don't do this and don't do that. So we rebel. And we say, no. We rebel because we're defending our freedom. We're defending our stardust. We don't even know why. But that's like, no, that's really not what I was supposed to be. That's really not, I don't want that program. But you're getting programmed. And then some of us will rebel. Some of us, oh, no, it's just the program. There I go. I'm 70 and I did it all the way they told me to. Okay. Some of us rebel at every turn. It's just, that isn't my stardust center. I can't explain why. And it doesn't make me a black sheep of my family. Now it's a Western society idea. That's a social construct. Oh, the kid that didn't, why didn't we make the kid that's rebelling the hero of the family? Why? It's too much work. It's not what the program says. The program doesn't allow for both. The program only allows for the one that cooperates for acceptance purposes. But healthily wise, none of them should be being programmed to be anything more than what their Stardust Center says they are. Period. We want to be ourselves, but we're very little. And the adults are big and they're strong. After a certain time, we're afraid because we know that every time we do something wrong, we're going to be punished. In my case, our case, my dad's disapproval, he wouldn't speak to you for a year. One lie, boop, that's it. Silent treatment, guaranteed. We also had the strap. Oh, yeah. Big old, I don't even know what else it was used for. This thing, it was too big to go through any belt loops. It was literally the strap. You don't do what you're supposed to do, what the program says, because you're whack. That adult, he's big and he's strong. The domestication is so strong that at a certain point in our life, we no longer need anyone to domesticate us. We don't need mom or dad, the school or the church to domesticate us. We are so well trained that we're our own domesticator. "30 years old. I'm so well trained. I know what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life. I'm supposed to fit into this little thing here, and I'm supposed to go out there and I'm supposed to do..." Without the passion, without the truth, and with hypocrisy. Spending 20 years at it. Domesticated right into that circle. Actually doing my very best to grow the circle. Bring more people in. That's my job. I have to save people, bring them into the circle of belief. I'm so domesticated, I'll spend the next 20 years seeking the approval of my colleagues by having the biggest. "Oh, how many did you get this Sunday?" "Well, I got 5 new ones." "Oh, really? I got 3. "How many did you get?" I'd lie. 7. Might have been 5. I need your approval. What the hell? Decades of our lives in our domestication. Don't kid yourself. You're still domesticated in so many ways that need to be freed. The biggest one, and we're going to cover this later, is taking things personal. We were domesticated. Take it personal. This shit's personal here. This is all about you, you know. You're the center of everything, you know. Really? We'll fix that when we get to a new agreement. That's the biggest one. We can now domesticate ourselves according to the same belief system that we were given. And using the same systems of punishment and reward. I did with Brock. I have a little poet head that doesn't have a body that can do things. And I'm trying to make sure that he's an A student, soldier of the book, and you will be the lead. You're a magna cum laude student of the... He could give a damn. He'd rather get a piece of toilet paper, write a little poem on it, and submit it to somewhere. And it was better than any of the other kids that were ever domesticated in the A+ program could ever do. But I didn't see it. Buried in my domestication. Are you doing that to your kids? Are you doing that to your kids? Domesticating them. Making them be something they're not. I want to go back. I want to regret that. I don't anymore. I lived and lied and more than anything you can imagine over this kind of stuff. Now it's just like that happened. I must admit it. I'll use it as an example for others. I'll scream it out loud on a TV here. And then I'll say, don't do that to your kids. That A doesn't mean jack shit. I'm sorry to say. That piece of toilet paper with a poem on it, I would treasure that today. I'm getting goosebumps. If I could find one of those little scraps today. We can now domesticate ourselves according to the same belief system we were given. And then we're going to take it worse. We're going to domesticate others. CCS, he agrees. He freaking loves you. Right, Penny? It was our age. We punish ourselves when we don't follow the rules according to our belief system. We drink. We drug. We scar our bodies. We cut ourselves. We isolate. We grow mentally unhealthy. We self-medicate. We do so many destructive things because of this domestication. Because you're not following the rules. The rules you were domesticated with that you shouldn't have been domesticated with in the first place. We're going to take that away. We're going to not be domesticated at all. We're just going to have new agreements. 4 of them. Boop, 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 and boop. Done. All the rest of this stuff, everything else fits in there so categorically clean that you get to go back to your Stardust Center. You get to eliminate your anxiety, your fear of rejection, your need of approval. All of this is going to go away. Because we don't punish ourselves anymore. Because we're not in that domestication system anymore. We punish ourselves when we don't follow the rules. And then we also reward ourselves. Oh, I'm a good boy. I'm a good girl. You're no better or no worse. You're linear thinking again. We're going to get you out of that. No linear thinking allowed. Got to fit into 4 agreements. Give me 5 people that want to continue on with the 4 agreements tomorrow. We'll be on page 9, 10, and 11. It's literally life-changing. And I sound like a preacher of that. I'm not on a soapbox at Venice Beach right now. I promise you. I'm telling you, you know when you hear the truth. You know. Your Stardust Center knows. It hears it. It says, I have been domesticated. I was programmed that way. I did seek for that. I do that to other people. And then my self-image gets ruined. Our self-images suck in general. Until we get into a new set of agreements I don't take any of it personal. What somebody thinks about me, what they think about it cannot matter. What I do in an impeccable way is what matters. Self-image. You start walking around with your head in a cloud, pal. You really do. And there's no one can tear you down. Nothing can knock you off of your own personal pedestal, except your own personal behaviors. But you don't have to worry about that because as Agreement 4 says, you're going to always do your best. What's that mean? You always get to stay up on the pedestal. Woohoo! I'm always up there in some form or another because I'm always going to do my best. So we'll continue on with this. We've going to tomorrow and all week, mega giveaways here, okay? We had a little spurt there this morning. There's more presents to open coming. But gosh darn it, I have so much fruit here. I have to write down everybody's name tomorrow and get carried away here. So let's have fun tomorrow. plan on being around maybe till 10:30 tomorrow, if you have a chance, because we're going to spend the first part of the day just writing names down. All right, getting names and assigning numbers. But get in here and get your name down and get your number assigned, and we'll take it from there. All right, and we're going to have a wonderful week. We still have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and you can see by Friday when we're giving away this stuff from Clean Grow, from Green Tables. Are you kidding me? Those like half-ounce bags. Homegrown, the best. See you guys. I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same time, same us channel. Keep being kind to yourself, to others. Ripple kindness like it's a tsunami. We haven't said that one in a while, Kim. Have a good day, Chemical Odyssey and Billy D. And Cobalt. Cobalt, you were on today. CCS, my guy. Daniel, my guy. Hip Meow Kitty. Mike Baraball. Married Michael, there you are. Nippy, loving you. Alan and Slingy and Cleany. Cleany, boom. That was a slingshot. Jesus Christ in Australia. Penny, I love you. See you tomorrow. Jackie, Meow Kitty. Two Hawks. Excuse me. Slingy. Sharon the Sparky Sparkerton. Roy T. Free, my guy. Gypsy the pretty lady. Kind of a stud. MDK. Jester and Trippy. And Michael Shanti. And Mike Barry Balm. D. Anderson, the generous one. ALR. And Kyle Browning and Anthony Bigman Thornton in the Chemical. And File 77. Nipper Mom. Okay, it was 13. And Jolie, my personal nurse. Tiffany, Kylie, Jesus Christ in Australia. Cleany and Herbie Von Werby, Kaboop. And Tony and Paige. Excuse me. Hey, Tad. Hope you're feeling better, man. Crady, Corey D, Deb. Boy, oh boy, did you outdo everybody. We're not comparing or anything, Deborah, but oh boy. Nerdy, thank you, Deborah. File 13, Saska Mojo, Danny Singleton. Love Slinger Catzilla, Sally. Kimberly, Mushmouth, married. ALR, that's all right. Penny Pack, Jesus Christ, Pagey, Hip Kitty. Two Hawks, Mr. Marmors, Greenie. Get a hug. That's a good one. Mike Buddy Ball, Matty, Justin O'Kamen, Rosie. You too, Cleany, Anthony Hunt, Tony Laughlin, Daniel C, Taddy, Brandon Clark. CCS, there's Brandon. File, caw. Jesus Christ, exception, you too. Kylie, Mr. Marmars, Two Hawks, Anthony, Carrie, the Smiling Crago, Cobalt, Jesus Christ, and Tony ALR, Mike, 5280 for about half of the day, Daniel Cunningham, Mike Baraball, Two Hawks, Hip Kitty, Tiffany, Big Hugs, Trip and Vic, Mike Baraball, Hippie Kitty, and Tad, keeping it rolling in a sling. Pops, peace. See you guys.